What's up everyone, hope you're having a great week. Today we are continuing Myst. Last time out we got a whole bunch of keys. We found that rotating the top of the dome was going to give us a bunch of clues. We've got some dates, that's an obvious one to put into the planetarium. Here is our latest save file. So we've got some dates. That's going to go into the planetarium. We've got some numbers. I think we've got a 3-digit number. Not sure. We'll have a look. We've got them all saved into our photo album. So if we go to photo album here, we've got the keys saved. So we've got 240, 221. 59 volts. That's going to be for the thing. 724. We've got a bunch of dates, and I think I took that picture accidentally. So 59 volts, that's a reasonable one we can start with. So that's going to be down here. Like, the dates are the most obvious ones, so we'll save those for the end. But yeah, 59 volts. Okay, well there's 58. Ah, that one is worth 1. Would it actually make most sense to try and work this out mathematically? So that's 1 volt. That's 2. That's 22 volts on its own. That's 19 volts. 9. Okay, well there certainly has to be an even number of odd numbers being added to this, right? So that's probably a reasonable place to start, but maybe it actually makes sense to write these numbers down specifically. So let's go and bring up the Miro board. Okay, and we'll bring our notebook page up. We have got so what was it? It was 10, 1. So that's a 1, that's a 2. So 2, 22, 19. Then here we've got a 9, 7, 8. That's a 16 and a 5. And the number we're trying to get to is, what do we say? 59 is the target. Okay. So let's start by adding these largest numbers together, yeah? 22, 19, 16, that's going to make 40. That's already going to overshoot, actually. That's already going to overshoot. So 22 and 19 make 41. Yeah? Which puts us 18 away from the target. So okay, so 10 and 8. Yeah? That should do it. One, two, 3, 4. Okay, that's 59 volts. It did nothing. Oh! No, I think that's just the door closing behind me. Just the door closing behind me. Okay. We didn't have a time in amongst our pictures. We do have some 3-digit codes. So if we have a look at the photo here, we've got... Oh, 240 is a time. We have 221 and 724. Okay, let's try, first of all, 724. Nice! So, achievement unlocked, safecracker. What do we have here? Great! We've managed to turn this on. What's it doing out here? So it sounds like it's doing something, doesn't it? Oh, hey, the tree's going up. Okay. That's weird. Oh, cool. Oh, blimey, it's still going up. Was I supposed to get in there? Or maybe you're supposed to not have it wound up all the way, right? So maybe wind it back 2? Doesn't look like that did very much. Okay, that's creeping up again now. No, it's still in there. Or maybe you're supposed to turn it off and get into that tree as it's coming down. Here we go. Are we going to get trapped in here? Maybe. Let's go on an adventure. We can always reload the game. Okay, well, it's leading somewhere. Okay. That'll get us back upwards, presumably. So it's an underground room with one book. Oh. What is this? Cutscene? Hang on a minute. Where am I? So I've gone into the book, I would assume. Okay, we've got... so we've got pipes with forks. Is this where the tree people live? Because one of the books we read last time out talked about the tree-dwelling people, right? Let's follow this back to its source, and then we'll try each path kind of somewhat logically. Or, not logically, but more kind of... what's the word? In turn. It's quite loud in here. Let's just turn my volume down a little bit, because I think the volume's really loud for me. I'm not actually very sure how loud the volume is for you guys, so I might be sort of yelling over the thing a little bit unnecessarily. Okay. Well, left usually is open, depending on whether it's a... depending on whether it's a regulator or a valve, of course, because, you know... if it's a regulator, well, at least with gas regulators, they're often threaded the opposite direction. Hey, it's a little frog! Ah, oh, that's great. Okay, let's take all of the right-hand paths. Okay. So, dead end here. Except, maybe... this is pointing in the wrong direction. So if you point this the other way... is the water flowing through here? No. And it's also really quiet over here as well. Here it sounds very much like the water is flowing. Here it sounds like the water's flowing a bit. Okay, so like I can sort of hear water. If I move that the other way... yeah, okay, I don't hear any water now. Right. So it's not an arrow sort of pointing the direction it's going to go. It's like a cut off, yeah. So this is directing the water up and to the left. So it kind of raises the question, where do we want to direct the water to? Because we've not actually looked at all these paths yet. That would be a possibility. I don't see how... oh! Alright, cool, we can go up. What am I doing inside this book, though? Like, what's the objective? Like, I don't see an obvious way to get back out to the main world. But then again, what's my objective in the main world either? Like, it's a little bit unclear, you know, what the objective I'm trying to work to is. Find blue pages, find red pages. Okay, so we've got a thing over there, we've got a thing over here. Let's have a look. Got a house. I'm not sure I see anything especially noteworthy in here. Okay, we'll go and have a look at this building. This one's a little bit more open. We've got some pots. Okay, now in the... Oh, there's quite a few more buildings over there, and more buildings over... There's a lot of buildings, actually. So in the book we read in the library, he talked about this world being inhabited. Doesn't look terribly inhabited now. I see a switch here. No, but there is a pipe which is going through the floor here. And that's going to lower that one. Right, okay, okay. Oh, no. Raise that one. Raise that one up to the next level. Right, so there's going to be a certain amount of keeping track of where you are at the two different levels. Because we need to get the water pumping to this tower. We need to get the water pumping to this one, which, if we have a look, is it's, yeah, so that's the rightmost path. That's where I just came up. So it's not that one. Huh. Not sure. Maybe it's over there. But if you direct the water over there... okay. We can experiment with that later. Go back into another larger room. This should be sort of going back to where I was coming from. Yeah. It's going back to where I was coming from, yes, and then we went into here. And then I checked that one out. And then here, so... No, those aren't on a little loop, this is a different one. Right, okay. We've got one out here on its own. So I've only found like one switch that can be interacted with so far. Okay. Right, okay, and we've worked our way down to here. Now, if I go down this spiral staircase, can I open this up from the other side? Okay, right, I think I've got it. We open this up from the other side, which means we can then move the water back, flowing this way now, which will then enable us to do a thing. Great. But what's down all the other paths, then? I'm presuming a whole lot of not very much, right? So there was a lift up there, which we've just taken. There's a lift over there as well, which must lead to somewhere just different, right? So yeah, so those don't appear to really go anywhere. Wait, hang on. I've lost sight of it now. Oh, I didn't like the sound of that. I hope that didn't just reset the puzzle. Wait, what? Am I going mad? I could have sworn I saw a lift. Yeah, over there. Right, okay, but there's no way to actually walk over there directly. That's fine. That's fine. I don't think we're stuck. I think we have the next place to go. Okay, that's flowing. Yep, I can still hear it flowing all the way down here. That's great. So we're going to climb up here. And we're going to work our way back round to that other building that has the one switch that we were looking at. That building over there. So let's just keep an eye on it. It's that building there is what we're working towards. So we can't go that way. Here we go. Fingers crossed. It just closed the door. Oh. Is that all it's done? Well, okay, I don't think we necessarily want the door closed. I think we actually wanted that door open anyway. So maybe it's nothing to do with me powering that up at all. Maybe I just needed to hit those two switches to unlock the stairs rather than it just being one switch. That's okay though, because in a puzzle game, no time is wasted time. It is all time spent in understanding the nature of the puzzle. Now hopefully this lift will take me up to the next level. Ah, so close. So close. Why there's no power? Why is this not powered then? We've got a pipe. Is this pipe here? Okay. I mean, the obvious thing to do would be then to try the other paths. So the water's currently going this way, currently that way, and currently that way, and we used that to take the lift up. What's over here, I wonder? Well, now the water's just coming out. So that's not actually going to be terribly helpful. Not right now, anyway. So let's try this path. I'm going to try the right-hand path here. So that just goes off into the water. Oh! Hey, we're getting a bridge raised. Very nice. So now... Aha! Here we go. Extender pipe. Nice. We get the water going through the extender pipe, and then we can power the other lift. It also kind of makes me wonder, this thing... Oh, that'll just sort of go off into the ground as well, I presume. Okay, so I think it's this one, yes. And now it's going to go through that pipe. So now we cycle ourselves back round the other way again. And now we have a new lift which is powered. So I wonder if each of the clues that we got from, decipher, from the top of the thing there, are they all going to lead to a different world? Because we looked in the library. Oh yeah, we need to close that behind us. Oh shoot, maybe that's why the other one wouldn't go up. We just didn't close the door behind us. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, another book. Well, that's going to take me somewhere, right? So, do you know what? We will activate that. I think that's the way out of this region. So we'll activate that once we're actually done here. Let's go back up the spiral staircase and see if I was just actually not paying attention to the fact you have to close doors behind you before you can activate the lift. Shouldn't be terribly long, so, just talk amongst yourselves. Very quick pause there. We're running up the case, we're running up the spiral staircase. Hashtag motion blur. Right. Close the door first. Shoot. When I come back and watch the video later, I reckon I'm gonna see myself having done it exactly this way the first time as well, and I'm literally just misremembering that I hadn't closed the door. I don't know. I mean, maybe you do need this other door next to you closed. Maybe it interferes with the mechanism in some way. Worth giving it a go. Worth giving it a go. Can't hurt, right? Yep, here we are. So we'll close the door that was next to the lift there. I mean, if that's the answer to the puzzle, does it feel like unnecessary padding? Padding, yes, unnecessary. I don't know. Let's not jump the gun yet though, because we don't actually know if that will help the solution to the puzzle at all. Might literally be like going back down to the water thing. Right, boom. We're in. Nope. Nope. And now to get back down here, we're going to need to open it up again. Right. It's got to be to do with this pipe. This pipe which is going directly into the water. The pipe is going directly into the water. There are... My word. There are 2 pipes in the level below which are going directly into the water. Is one of them where the water needs to be to get us travelling in the correct direction here? Well, maybe. Okay, open up the door again. And we're gonna wander around back the other way again. So, question for those people who, you know, care, I suppose, about things like video game genre and so on. Is Myst a walking simulator? Where do you draw the line between walking simulator and puzzle game? Where do you draw the line between those two? Okay, now it's currently going off over there. That was powering that lift there. So this is fine, right? Let's move this. We're going to get it going down here. We should be able to tell by the noise it's making whether it's going to be powering our lift or not, actually, because we're going to be pretty close to the pipe over here. But yeah, the reason I sort of bring it up is Call of the Sea. Someone on Steam in their review. I don't hear any rushing water there. Someone on Steam on their review said that it was a walking simulator. Oh, actually, come to think of it, maybe it's enough to just move this way. I don't know. Let's try the other one first. So it's going to be this way, and then we're going to get it into down into the water here. Now, Call of the Sea, I would say, is definitely a puzzle game, not a walking simulator. Myst, arguably more of a puzzle game than Call of the Sea is. If you were to put it, you know, on a... Yeah, I don't hear anything in that. Just give it a try anyway. But other games I have on my list that I want to try are The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Nope. And there's also What Remains of Edith Finch, and I think I have Tacoma as well. Now, I don't know, maybe What Remains of Edith Finch, maybe that is more of a walking simulator than it is a puzzle game. I don't know. Don't hear anything coming through this pipe. We'll just try one last combination. Okay, right, yeah, it's the simple explanation. Literally get it coming to... Fine. Fine. But yeah, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, that looks like a good game. Looking forward to trying that out at some point. Okay, we're in a totally new section here. So let's start over here. Wow, this has a door. This looks totally different to the other buildings. What? Okay, we've got a knife and a bottle. We've got a red page. Okay, great. A lot of bottles. Vault access. Something of Myst. Plain view or Myst access can be simply allowed. First locate switches on the island. Okay. Spacebar to take a picture. Yeah. Incidentally, spacebar to take a picture. This might be my absolute favourite game mechanic, and genuinely, why don't all puzzle games have this as a mechanic? Wow, got some mouldy cheese. And more bottles. Yeah, someone had a bit of an issue, clearly. Weird to see something like that as a treehouse, though. Just so strange. Oh, blimey. Whoa, okay. Okay. He's saying the same thing again. That was not expected. I tell you what though, we did say last time that we wanted to try out the FMVs, right? So let's... That light just turned on. What? Okay, so we've got a blue page. Why is the lantern on?
I hope I pushed the right button, my dear brother. A very interesting device you have. Not racing anything important in life. Remember, he is preparing. Take only one page.
Well, I took both pages. Do you know what? Right, we're gonna hit the save. We're gonna hit up save here. And actually, let's go to settings. What is it? Graphics. Somewhere in here, you can classic video mode. Enabling this replaces all updated character videos with classic FMV style videos from the original Myst. If you enable this option during a game session, you may need to reload a save or restart the game to see the changes occur. Okay, we've turned it over now to your classic FMV, getting that full 90s experience here.
I hope I pushed the right button. Very interesting device. I'm not erasing anything important in life. He is prepared. Remember, take one page.
I feel like I've been transported back to the 90s. Love it. So we opened up this path here. Okay, and there's another ornate treehouse. No, this is where we were before. Wait, what? So... Oh, right. Okay. That just bypasses this building. This is fine, okay.
I hope I pushed the right button. Very interesting device. I'm not erasing anything important, am I?
So the brother might have been posing as a god to the tree people, potentially. Maybe unclear. Anyway, we've picked up 2 pages, so now we're going to go activate that other book, which I presume is going to take us back to the main island? Okay, so we know where the other book is. It's past the extender pipe. So we go all the way down here. We are going to change this flow. I believe we need this one to be over in this direction. This direction. And here is good. And then we're going to get back to, well, presumably, I'm presuming we're going to go back to the main island. Maybe not though, maybe it'll take us to a totally different world. It said take only 1 page. Well, I've taken a red page and a blue page. I mean, this could be a classic good ending, bad ending sort of situation. I mean, the obvious way round would be that red is the bad ending, right? Like, that's almost always the case. Okay, so we activate the book, and where does this bring us? Achievement unlocked, Channelwood. Hey, we're back in the library. Well, that is super helpful. Okay, what do? Put a red page in, put a blue page in. Maybe, for now, we put neither page in. And so we just work on the next one. Do you know what? Let's start with a blue page.
Returned. Wouldn't return. Hey, just rescue me. I'm acting off. My brother, I beg you. To be complete. Always blue pages.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to him. Not listen to my brother. Egotistical fool and a liar. Bring me the blue pages. The red one. Don't bring the red one.
Okay, well he's saying
Prison.
he's been wrongfully imprisoned. Don't bring the red pages.
I will have my retribution. Please. Pages.
Okay. And the red pages, this is Cirrus, right?
Return. Thank you for bringing me.
I mean, he looks more sinister, doesn't he?
You must Fine. The remaining red pages. You must read. Release me from this book which has become. I need more red pages, please.
He needs more red pages. Tell you what, the amount of static to text too high.
My brother.
For some reason though, turning on the full motion video has turned off our subtitles. So I think I'm actually going to undo that change. As much as I love watching the original actors hamming it up a bit. Those are really long as well. And they don't really actually reveal that much, to be fair. Right. Next set of puzzles, I suppose. So we did these two buildings over here. 59 volts is not helping us sort of straight away. Now I tell you what we have. We have in there constellations that correspond to these. And that's what the dates are going to do. So let's grab the relevant dates, because the dates will point us to stars. The dates will point us to stars, which will point us to constellations, which will tell us which of those lights to turn on and off, yes? So let's have a look in our album. So we had October 11th, 1984 at 10:04 AM. October 11th, 1984. Oh, right, you gotta move this. October 11th. 1984 at 10:04 AM. Go! Okay. So that's almost certainly going to be the leaf. January 17th, 12:07 at 5:46. So Jan 17th. What was it? 12:07? 12:07 at 5:46. Five 46. Great. And then the final clue we have for this key is November 23rd, 9791. November 23rd, 9791. Was it 3rd, was it? November 23rd at 6:57 p.m. At 18:57, was it? Achievement unlocked, Stargazer, so I'm assuming we are okay there. So we'll open this room up. So one of them I definitely recognise as the Leaf, straight up. But which book was it that we were looking at? Was it this one? Nope. That's the fireplace. Nope. This one here. Yeah, here we go. So let's... So one kind of looks a bit like a maple leaf. One... I don't know, like an umbrella. And that one looks a bit like a binomial branching tree, in a way. So let's have a look. Okay, so it's snake. That's the one that I thought looked a bit like an umbrella. Beetle is the binomial branching tree. And yeah, okay, and it is a leaf. So okay, leaf, beetle, snake. So snake's good, beetle good. Get rid of all of these. Don't want that. Yep, leave that one on. And there we go. Ship comes out. However, it's not just that ship, it's this ship as well. So here we go. We are going to check out what's on the ship. But not today. We are going to save right here and just leave that on a little cliffhanger for part 4. Send us a like, send us a subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when part 4 becomes available. Really enjoying this. You know, this game, it does show its age in some respects, but the fact that this is 30 years old, this is absolutely classic. This is, you could use these puzzles in a modern escape room, no problem at all. It's no surprise to me that this has been re-released like a dozen times. Really good puzzle game, really enjoying it. That's going to wrap us up for today. Tune in next time for part 4. See you soon. Bye bye.